I think last class couldn't upload in YouTube.
Sorry.
Last class you couldn't upload the video in YouTube.
Yeah, I uploaded. I think it's not added in the playlist. Okay, let me check that part. I will check. Now, like in last class, like we have gone through some concept. Okay, like we seen choice router, we seen first successful, we seen round robin. So now what we will do, we'll do some POC on that part. Okay. Okay. So first, like POC, what we will do. Okay, maybe let me type this three question and let me put in chat. So then you people can do one POC on each part, and then we'll check if anyone has any problem. So choice part, we already did POC. Okay. So now we will do on round robin, and we will do on another one was what we have seen was successful. Okay. So in case of in for first successful, what you need to do, create a REST API.
Ravi, you're not sharing the screen.
Yeah, I'm sending in chat. Okay. Create a REST API.
Ravi, you're not audible.
Yeah, 1 minute. I'm typing it and then I will explain it. Okay. So first question I sent in chat. So here you need to perform the division. Okay, there will be two number. Payload one, like inside payload, there will be two number, first number and second number. Okay, and if like second number, like by which we are dividing the number, let's say first number is 10, second number is 2. So what will be result? 10 divided by 2, that will be 5. But if first number will be 10 and second number will be 0, then 10 divided by 0 will be infinity. Okay, if that will happen, then it will send message like division is not possible by 0. Okay, so if it is like second number is not 0, then it will give us result after division. 10 divided by 2, 5 divided by 7, whatever is there. So it will give us result. After division, what will be result? But if second number is 0, means if you are dividing 10 by 0, then that division is not possible. Okay, it will fail. In that case, your result should be, your message should be division is not possible by 0. Everyone clear with this question? Is there anyone else has doubt on this part?
Could you explain once again?
So here you need to perform the division. Okay, only division, no multiplication, nothing, only division. Okay, so you will divide number, like in payload you will get number 1 and number 2. So whatever number you will pass, it will perform, sorry, it will perform the division. Let's say you are passing inside payload, you are passing number 1 10 and number 2 5. So 10 divided by 5 will be 2, result will be 2, means your API will return the 2. If you will pass 20 and 4, like number 1 will be 20, number 2 will be 4. Okay, so what will be result? 20 divided by 4, that will be 5. So result will be 5. But if someone will pass number as a 100 and number 2 as a 0, okay, so what will happen? 100 divided by 0, that will be infinite. Okay, that will fail. If this will fail, okay, then you need to display the result division is not possible by 0. Is it clear now?
Okay. Okay.
So first question, everyone can start. In second question, what you need to do, your result should be either branch 1, like in circular fashion, it will be branch 1, branch 2, branch 3, then branch 4, then again branch 1, then branch 2, then branch 3. So your result should be like this, okay, in every call. Okay, so these two API you people need to develop, and you have around 12 minutes to complete these two.
Hello, Ravi.
Yeah, hi.
Hey, hi, Ravi. Ravi, have you started or where are we?
Yeah, I have shared two assignment in chat.
Okay, so we are working on assignment. You haven't started
Yes,
anything yet,
yes,
right?
yes,
Okay.
yes.
Okay, I don't see anything in the chat. Can you paste the assignment again?
Okay. If anyone completed, just put completed in chat.
Ravi, I'm getting the port issue. Hello, Ravi. Hello, Ravi. Hello.
Okay. So now you people need to like how many of you have completed? Let me quickly check in chat. So Satish, in your case,
Yes, Ravi.
8083 is already used. So try some other port now.
Okay. Using the working.
And whenever you are redeploying your application, stop it properly.
Okay.
But so far, no one has completed. This one is very straightforward API, like very simple one. In first one, you should use this first successful, and second one, you need to use round robin.
Ravi, I completed first one.
Sorry.
I completed the first one.
Sorry. You completed both or one?
First one, yeah.
Your voice is very low.
I'm saying I'm completed the first one.
Okay, first one you completed. Okay.
Yeah.
Is there anyone who completed second one? Okay. Meanwhile, Sumit, you can share your screen for first one.
Okay, sure. Um, yeah, are you able to see?
It's loading for me. Yes, now I can see.
Okay, studio you can see, right?
Yes, I can see.
Okay. So numerator and denominator, if I am passing 0, then division not possible by 0. If I am passing something else, say 20, then
Yeah,
0.5 is
fine.
divided. So here I have
Can you
done
explain the code part? Yeah, your
listener, I
result
have
is
taken the
correct, but yeah, explain the
choice
code.
part. In choice, I am checking if denominator greater than 0, then doing the division here. Otherwise, division not possible.
Okay, yeah, this one is also fine, but actually, I was trying to use the function another component that is first successful. So just drag and drop the first successful component before the choice.
Okay, sure. Core. Let it be first successful.
Okay. Now put to transform message inside the first successful. When you can see one, yes, now drop it. Okay, and move this set payload also. Leave it.
Oh, okay.
Not here. Once one black line will come. Yes, now drop it. Yeah, now delete the choice one. Okay, now stop and run it again.
Okay, so if
Okay,
it is
this is done.
successful,
You
this
don't.
is working, then fine. Otherwise, it will go here. You mean to say
Yes,
that?
correct. Yes, correct.
But the choice will also be fine, or Usually, what shall we take? Choice or this one?
See, it depends on situation, scenario. Okay.
Hmm.
Let's say you have requirement. If branch one, like whatever code you have in branch one, if that
Hmm.
piece of code will fail, you must need to go with branch two code. Then you will use this. Means every time, first you need to execute the branch one, and if that will fail, then only you need to go to branch two. Then you should use first successful. Okay.
Hmm. Hmm.
And if you have condition, based on the condition, you need to go to particular branch, then you will use the choice router. Okay. So for this particular use case, choice will be more appropriate, but we are trying to learn the first successful. That's why I use the first successful component.
Okay. Okay. Sure. Okay. Fine, right? It's working.
Okay, everyone clear with this or not?
Let's do the second one also. Create REST-API to display
Yeah, so
IDF
now we
branch.
don't have much time, so let me explain some concept also. Okay,
Okay.
fine. So other people, like, you need to now first one everyone seeing how to do this. For second one, you need to keep you need to put your uh like
Shall I do it
concept,
quickly?
and you need to.
Ravi, we shouldn't do any like transform message to like load the variables for division and all. It is not required here.
No,
Can
no.
directly do
So simply, yeah, simply we need to get the result.
it's direct division like that.
Yes, yes. Okay, fine.
Ravi, can you show once again that first choice? What?
Which one?
The first choice, the first one. What is there inside it then?
Okay, this one is Satish's screen. So who is asking? I'm not getting.
Satish, actually, the Sumit screen. I'm asking Satish.
Oh, okay, okay. This is Sumit's screen. Okay. So what do you want to know? Tell me again. I'm not clear with your question.
Uh, can you explain once again that the first choice, the first one?
Okay, first
You show
successful,
me.
not first choice. Okay, that is first
Yeah,
successful. Okay, Sumit, can you scroll up? Can you show that
Yeah,
use case
sure.
again?
Yeah. So
Okay.
listener,
So
then first successful. So first in the first transform, the division is happening. So numerator and denominator. And if the denominator is 0, then this will throw an error. So then the first branch is not successful, so it will go to the next one. And here we are setting the payload as division not possible by 0. So this will happen only if the denominator is 0 here. Is it
Okay.
clear?
Yeah, okay, got it. Sumit, thank you.
Okay, no problem.
okay, fine then. Sumit, you can stop sharing.
Sure.
Ravi, actually, I missed last 3, 4 classes. Could you please all those today itself?
Sorry, last 3, 4 classes.
I missed those. Please upload.
Actually, I shared playlist link in our group
Yes, yes,
description.
in that only 9 videos are there. Remaining not there. Means on Saturday, Sunday.
No,
In
only one class will not be there. That is last class. That is also uploaded if you will follow my YouTube channel directly. But yeah, I forgot to add in playlist, so that's why it's not visible. Apart of that, all classes are there except last.
okay. Can you add in the playlist? Means we are follow that playlist.
Yeah, yeah. So one video is pending that I will add, And after a few classes, video will be private, so I will give you access on YouTube. Okay. So for that purpose, I will collect email ID, not now, I will collect later.
Okay, thanks.
Okay, so we have seen choice for successful round robin. Scatter gather we will see in some time. Okay, since that one is more complex one. And okay, so today we will understand flow, subflow. If you see any previous API, okay, let's say this API. So here you can see whatever we are defining here. It has source part, okay, it has processor part, and it has error handling part. Okay, so whenever you will create your mule application, okay, if you will drag and drop any component, automatically one flow will be created. Okay, if I drag and drop the HTTP listener, you can see one flow got created. This is the flow. Okay, it has source, process, and error handling part. Okay, so whenever you want to start your mule application, development of your mule application, whenever you want to use any component, first thing you need to do, you need to create the flow. If you will not create, automatically it will be created. Whenever you will drag and drop, automatically flow will be created. Okay, so previously what we used to do, directly we used to drag and drop HTTP listener, automatically it was creating one flow. Okay, now what I did, I deleted this one and I will use this flow component, drop it here. Okay, and then I want to use the listener, I will drag it here. Okay, so listener we are getting here. Okay, this is the source part. So source part generally we use to expose our flow. Okay, so we are giving a source to our flow so someone can call us. Okay, in processor part, what we do, we apply all the business logic or we do all the orchestration here. Okay, so here what we do, we put all other components like logger, transform message, something like that. Okay, so in processor part, we do all the business logic and everything. And then we have error handling part. Okay, error handling we will go in detail, but here at very high level, whenever there will be any issue with our application, okay, let's say this component will fail or this component will fail, then it will go to error handler. At this moment, we are not defining any error handler. So by default, it will go to default error handler. In Mulesoft, we have default error handler. If due to any reason, you are not defining your own error handler. हाँ, एक मिनट. हाँ, क्यों? इस वाले में. क्यों? आते हैं. Okay, so error handler part, like whenever there will be any error in our any component due to any reason, like any business logic error or anything like any transformation error or any external call error, whatever will happen, it will be cached by error handler. Okay, so we will have detailed discussion on this part. So it will be cached by error handler and we will do rest of the processing here, whatever we want to do as a error handling. Okay. So this is the flow part, which contains source, processor, and error handler. Okay. So this contain source, processor, error handler. Now, if I go to subflow, so you can see subflow contains only one part, that is processor part. It don't have its own source. It don't have its own error handler. Okay. So then you will say like, oh, when, like, why we will use this subflow. Okay. So here, like you can see, we don't have source, we don't have error handler. Then why we will use this subflow? Okay, no one will able to call this particular subflow from outside. Okay, if it, until unless it will not have source. Okay, let's say you have built your house. Okay, and in your house there is no main door. Okay, if your house will not have main door, then no one will able to call your address. Okay, but within your house, okay, you can create some like reusable components, okay, which will be used by entire family member. Okay, let's say within your house there is one bathroom or washroom. There will be one washroom or something. Let's say I'm just taking real time example. Like, so what will happen within your house? Whatever family member will be there, whatever rooms will be there, they will use that particular washroom. Okay. Okay. So for that case, we have this subflow. So what will happen within your Mule application? There will be multiple flow where you need to call this subflow. Okay. Within a Mule application, there will be multiple flow which will call the same set of logic again and again. So what you can do, you can define that same set of logic in subflow, and whenever you need, you will call it from your flow to subflow. Okay. So subflow is generally used to write some common logic which we will use at multiple places. Now you will see, how you will call the subflow. Okay, now you will say how we will call this subflow. So for that we have flow reference. So we have flow reference. So this flow reference will call this subflow. So what is the subflow name? Flow, subflow, private mule app subflow, last subflow. Okay. So if you go to this drag and drop, so this is it. Okay. So using flow reference, you can call any subflow. Okay. It's not like flow will call subflow only. Subflow can also call the flow using flow reference. Okay. That will be very rare scenario where you will call, where subflow will call the flow, but that is possible. Mostly we will call subflow from the flow, but you can do vice versa also. Everyone clear on this part? This will be one of the favorite interview question. Okay. Definition between flow and subflow and private flow. So flow contains source, which is an entry point of processing, which gives entry point for processing. It contains processor where we define all the business logic and orchestration. It contains error handler where we define the error scenario. Okay. Then subflow contains only processor. So generally we use subflow for writing any reusable logic which we can use at multiple flows within our Mule application. Okay. And we reference component to call flow to subflow or subflow to flow, vice versa. Okay. So this is the main difference between flow and subflow. Now, if you see any API what we develop, you can see this contains the flow. Automatically it contains the flow. Okay. Which contains source. Source is our HTTP listener, which is helping us to expose our API. Then it has processor part where we define all the business logic. Okay. And it has error handler. So we haven't defined the error handler. So it contains the default error handler. Now, in your flow, you are not defining the source. That flow is known as private flow. Private flow is not a separate component. It's just a logical concept. If you are not defining any source, means that flow will be called within your mule application using flow reference. If you are calling any flow using flow reference within your mule application and you are not defining any source, that flow is known as private flow. Okay, so private flow doesn't exist as a component, it's just a concept. Okay, flow itself is a private flow where we are not defining the source, and that flow will be called by any using flow reference. Okay, so this three component you need to know. So this three component we don't need to do POC separately. We will keep using. Okay, whenever we will write any develop any API, this three component will come in picture automatically. Okay, but yeah, theoretically or technically you need to know how.
Ravi, one question.
Yes.
So from a flow, we can call a subflow with flow reference and private flow with flow reference also, right?
Yes, correct.
So why would one use a subflow if we can use a call a private flow itself? Like
Yes,
what is
so
the use of subflow over a private flow? Because private flow is also having error handling, which subflow is not having.
yeah, so there will be many scenario, okay, where you don't need flow level error handling. Okay, if you don't need flow level error handling, then we should go with lightweight component, that is subflow. If you will instead of subflow, if you will use the flow, then what will happen? If there will be any error, it will go to that flow error handler for private flow. Let's say instead of subflow, you are using private flow. If there will be any error, then it will go to private flow error handler first, and then it will go to parent flow error handler. So your processing time will be more in that case.
And if I don't put any error handler components
It
in
will go
the
to still it will go to default error handler.
okay.
Okay. So if necessary you don't want to, if you don't want to, if you don't want to have like whatever component you are defining, a usable component, that component don't needs its own error handler on that particular flow, then we should go with subflow. Okay. So whenever you are defining any reusable component, okay, mostly we define subflow only. Okay, that you will come to know practically once we will start. You will get more clarity. Okay.
Okay.
Concept wise, everyone clear?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, so we are good for today. Okay. Like in next class, we will continue with some other component. For this three component, we don't need POC, so like automatically it will be covered. Okay.
Ravi, can you show the second program which you gave?
Okay, second one, let's try. Okay, you can try by yourself first. Okay. Try by
I have
yourself
completed
first.
the second one, Ravi.
Yeah, that is very simple one. I don't want people like to see and then do. Okay, so Krishnandu, like sorry, your name is Krishnandu, or can you pronounce it?
Krishanu. It's Krishanu.
Krishnandu. Krishan. Okay, sorry. Yeah. So Krishnandu, first try to do by yourself. Okay. So first one you already seen. Second one is more easier than that one. You just need to use round robin component. In each branch, you need to drag and drop one transform message, and you need to write their branch one, branch two, like that. That's it. Okay, fine then. We are good for today. Thanks everyone.
Thanks, Ravi.
Thank you.